if you're a guy who's playing a lot, do you need some rest before the playoffs?
You know, a lot of people answer that question, and if you played more than 8 years, yes, you need rest. If you're a young player, such as Freak,
starting at the The Hawks play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live right here from Atlanta, Georgia. So for the Thunder, their last game, a win against Philadelphia. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
Well, listen, they own the boards at both ends of the floor in that game, and that's what won it for them. Those extra possessions were invaluable.
Well, Greg, I think coming into the game, that's where they thought they had an advantage, and they did a great job exploiting it.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Magician is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the three slot. Levine can't hit. Now here's Westbrook. Fires for three.
Hey.
Paul Millsap with the rebound. Thunder on D. Ritter passes to Millsap. Here's Levine. Traps in the tray.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
So it's the Thunder now. Pass to Magician. A beautiful reverse layup. Magician's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Using his post move to get the 2 points. Magician's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer for just a moment. We talked about their strategy on how to contain Russell Westbrook, and he told me that Russell's at his best in the open floor. To counteract that, they'll try to make sure they get back on defense in a hurry and limit his chances to get out in transition and start setting up his teammates or throwing down dunks. Neither is a good option for them.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Levine dishes to Millsap. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And he gets it to go.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Levine gets to Millsap. Again, Millsap missing. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Left side, Westbrook. Takes it off the glass.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Here's Levine. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Chicago.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
Here's Westbrook. Following the basket by Paul Millsap. No good from Magician.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
There's no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Levine. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Millsap misses.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the second free throw, good. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Shoots. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Millsap, good on the shot. Millsap's got 5.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Takes a 3, and he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Magician.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
The dish to Covington, all alone. And Westbrook pulls it down.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Magician. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 14 points for Freak.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Spark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes.
Here's Covington. Hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. To the paint. Here's Millsap, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And if that doesn't get you fired up, guys, nothing good.
Right, just with the time to order, not some high-flying antics to narrow the devil.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Here's Magician, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kinds of sequences that can tell you why the score is what it is.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The kick out to Westbrook. Here's Magician. Here's Adams. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And here now the Thunder. 6-point lead. Here's Magician coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. And another shot. Good. Magician's got 18 points in the game. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Moving it up. Westbrook with the bucket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here on the 2K leaderboard of the NBA's leading defensive teams since the All-Star break.
Play a great defense, but something or someone rubbed off on these guys since the break. They've been fantastic on defense lately.
Teague is checked in for Levine. Atlanta with the ball, trailing by 10. Outside Teague, his first shot coming late. Horford no luck. Oklahoma City's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Puts up a 3, and count it. Three-pointer good on the shot from Magician. Magician's got 21 in the game.
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Got that one up quick. 23 points in the game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Thunder?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here's Westbrook. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now, here's Schroeder. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Back to Teague. He dishes it to Horford. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's blocked. Here's Magician. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And as they continue...
8股带灌篮，被我看透了。
To just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it, in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
And checking out the numbers for Millsap. Since the break, he's been simply stellar, averaging about 19 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. Night in and night out, he's their #1 option offensively.
That's why he leads the team in scoring. Almost every play feels like it runs through him.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Horford. Patterson comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Richardson in for Dennis Schroeder. Now, here's Olynyk. Patterson setting the pick for Teague. Millsap has the open look. The Hawks again can't hit. The Thunder leading by 19 points. Westbrook passes to Gay. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they did in front of a hostile crowd? That is a satisfying feeling for the victors.
Here's Magician. He's got 25. Here's Durant, and they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game. A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Gay dishes to Ibaka. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Westbrook's got 13.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. That's 12 points for Millsap. Oklahoma City's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. The shot's good from Magician.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Teague with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
And here is Teague following the three-pointer by Freak. Patterson a screen on Westbrook. Teague kicks to Patterson. The shot. Again, Millsap missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Patterson a screen on Westbrook. Teague kicks to Patterson. Pass to Richardson. The Hawks need to get off a shot here, but they recover it. Ball's knocked loose. And here now the Thunder. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the board.
Yeah, they were overpowering inside, and you really got to like their chances, Greg, if they can replicate that tonight.
And they're pushing it up. Here's Magician, and again it's Oklahoma City.
He is just tearing it out this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Teague against Westbrook. Now here's Teague, guarded close. 5 on the clock. There's the feed to Millsap. Shot to stop the drought. Look that one. Millsap's got 15 points. It's Durant on the wing. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 6th assist on the night.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends.
And power forward Patrick Patterson, getting better every season. He said that...
I think my 3 years at Kentucky,
Patterson Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
Yep, Velcro valutility, I call him, the kind of guy who his teammates just love. I mean, they know he's always going to have their back, and he's always going to work hard. He's going to do what he's supposed to do, and be where he's supposed to be, and do it when he's supposed to do it.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, Magician in at 2 guard. Deion Waiters is out there with Humphries. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was simply superb. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Kept alive.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard. You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
And there's the pass to Covington. That's tipped. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way. Here's Westbrook. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
They set the screen. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And Waiters with the stuff.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it play.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
Covington passes to Horford. They need this. And he sinks the way. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Magician. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Magician's got 47 points.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
For the finish. They get it back. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, is really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they pushed it.
They set the pick. Here's Olynyk. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Here's Magician. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Magician's got 49 points in the game.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for nasty.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets. and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Here's Horford. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. Horford's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm, having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Westbrook.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Here's Covington. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Teague with a clean look. No good on the triple. Westbrook dishes the Warriors. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. They'll shoot 2. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of this one.
And they shot the ball well in terms of their attempts, 81%.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Elliott's checked in for Atlanta. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Jeff Teague. The Thunder also changing it up. Smith comes in for Chris Humphries. And it's KJ McDaniels in for Russell Westbrook. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
Here's Covington. He's guarded by Waiter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Elliott. The Hawks again can't hit. And they're running.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark, that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice. No doubt. There are assists, and then, guys, there are assists.
Olynyk, a three-pointer is right on target. Olynyk's got 5.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
It's stolen by Schroeder, all by himself. Here's Elliott. And that's collected by a Magician. Magician's got 11 rebounds in the game. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That went on Olynyk.
Really an extraordinary game for a Magician. He's got 12 rebounds, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
Atlanta making some changes. Patterson comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and Paul Millsap is subbed in for Robert Covington. The Thunder also changing it up. Kevin Durant's checked in for Adams, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Waiters. Feeds it to Patterson. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
The shot's good from Magician. Magician's got 58.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Ball's knocked loose. Right side Millsap.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do.
Back to Patterson. Out to the right wing.
Also because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know.
A 3 ball. That's tipped.
So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach.
Here's Magician. No good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly enough. And then they gave up their fair share of those points.
又再被我拔到一次过了。
Point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
Layup missed. Atlanta's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Elliott gets it over to Schroeder. To the inside.
Sorry.
The bucket. Elliott's got his first 2 points of the night.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Inside, Smith lays it in without an inch of room around him.
No good reason at all. We're in a bad place.
Schroeder with the ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
He's got the advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Schroeder's got 5 now.
Al Horford impeding the defense there with the solid screen.
Magician passes to McDaniels. Here's Magician. Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter. Dishes it to Schroeder.
While I spit life to you,
picked by Horford.
In the wrong place to be real reasons. I usually don't.
And here's Schroeder. 5 points in the game.
Ooh.
And he gets it to go. 8 points for him.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Horford dishes to Schroeder. Picked by Horford. Off the pick. And that one's going Schroeder. Schroeder's got 10.
It started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
To the paint, here's Magician, and that one is stuffed right through.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
Hey, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team. You know me. Shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection. He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And then Key with the jam. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. They are going crazy.
Finish off the break. 8 points for him.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Schroeder kicks to Patterson. Durant with some nice D. And so here is Oklahoma City. Pass to Magician. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Schroeder kicks to Patterson. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Pass it to McDaniels. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Smith trying to break loose. No one covering. 67 points for Freak.
To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Schroeder passes to Patterson. Kicks it to Horford. Can they get it? Jump shot is good. Horford's got 8.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Give me the ball. Let me do my thing. Sometimes guys on our team or a coach try to overthink things. It's simple. Just get the ball to your natural score. Make sure you don't trip on yourself when you're getting out the way.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Millsap, the power forward with Horford at the center. Dennis Schroeder's out there with Levine, and it's Covington in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Kicked by Horford. Here's Covington, defended by Durant. Levine hits the jumper in space. Levine's got 5 now. Levine's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Here's Magician, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Levine kicks to Millsap. Now the dish to Schroeder. Millsap a screen. Elbow shot is on the way. Covington inside the line. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Thunder have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Levine dishes to Schroeder. Horford with the screen on Westbrook. Schroeder passes to Horford. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Over to the left wing. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Ooh, that's just turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
The shot's good from Magician.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
Millsap a screen. Schroeder kicks to Levine. To the wing on the left. Millsap attacking, and he makes the 8-footer. Millsap's got 20 points. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Magician. And that one's good.
And scoring at will, starting to pull away here.
Certainly this one's threatening to get out of hand and soon, partner.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far. Looking at the game Horford's been having, he's got 8 points in the block.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Atlanta. T comes in for Dennis Schroeder. So Horford gets 2. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Out to the right wing. Here's Magician. And the Thunder another 3.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the 3-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the 3-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Picked by Horford. Covington dishes to Levine. Shoots off the screen. Rebounded by Magician. Magician's got his 16th rebound on the night. And that one's good, Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end. A surreal
真的是我跟他默契真的超好。之后被交易不知道到哪里去。
And guys, it had to be because not nearly as easy a play as they made it look.
手成功
Just
了
a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that.
哦，这一波真的漂亮。没有，这一波真的就是漂亮。诶，有没有？成功防守篮板。
Particular category. Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Off his way, and they're saying he kicked the ball. Richardson, he's checked in for Al Horford. Waiters, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Look here, Al Horford, he's checked in for Olynyk. Millsap comes in for Robert Covington. Elliott's checked in for Richardson, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for T. And then for Oklahoma City, Smith checked in for Adams. Gay comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Magician subbed in for Waiters.
Kevin Durant has been getting it done. 10 points and 5 assists. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
And you know what? He is the total package today, giving them a little bit of everything.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Offensive rebound and a strong finish with two hands.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Levine, good.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that.
Shot's good from Magician.
He's found the rhythm here in the third quarter, Kevin, and his confidence is palpable. You can feel it. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be falling.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have... Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Thunder shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. And Oklahoma City, look at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Magician in at shooting guard. Chris Humphries is out there with Smith. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Chan in at the point guard. Here's Magician. With the rebound. Atlanta's shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Peyton. That one a little long.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Chen passes the Magician. Screen by Smith. Here's Magician. Off target with his three. And the Hawks with possession here. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Levine. Chen passes the Magician. Hands it from downtown. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Scooped up.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot. He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Levine. Will it go? So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And he can't get the first one. Deciding to change it up. Atlanta with the ball. Tipped away. And Olynyk kicks to Millsap. A strong finish under heavy pressure pressure all over. Millsap's got 24. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. No good from Magician. The Hawks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Richardson for 3. They grab their own miss. And again, Paul Millsap got 4 points this quarter.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
That turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today. In fact, that's his only turnover of the game. He's done a really good job taking care of the ball.
That one finds the mark. On target from Magician. Hawks have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Pass to Richardson for 3. A rebound by Magician.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Releases from 15. Again, the Thunder score.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. They want things to be easy on themselves here late. Make sure he has the ball.
And the basket by Olynyk. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Waiters dishes to McDaniels. He kicks it to Humphries. Here's Magician. And the Thunder, another 3.
Wow. What can you say?
Hawks have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Magician. T covering. Rejected by T. Picked by Horford. Here's Magician. And he makes it look easy. Dunking it hard with one hand.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Atlanta making some changes. Patterson, he's checked in for Horford. Robert Covington comes in for Olympic. And Elliott subbed in for T. Patterson passes to Elliott. Wide open shot is on the money.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
The pass to Magician. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the ball. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
From outside the arc, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
And again it's Oklahoma City.
A turnover at one end and bang, a bucket at the other. There have been a few of those quick turnarounds here today.
It's really impossible to play good defense when you're scrambling after the miscues.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Covington kicks to Patterson. He feeds it to Richardson. Here's Elliott. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. That's his first foul. Here's Millsap. That one rolling around and rims out.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here's Magician. Atlanta with the rebound. Millsap's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Covington. Will it go? And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
变成寄火锅了。
YOLO, I don't even know anymore.
That
what
one
that
is off.
even mean though? If you only live once, why we keep doing the same? Back home where I come from, we keep being bored.
And he's good on the second.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
The shot's good from Magician.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
That's tipped. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Shoots the three, and he gets it to go.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Oklahoma City.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
Hey, they got my.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they played, and tonight marked their 64th win in the year.
And that'll finish the season series between these two. It's clear who had the better game plan and better execution. And that's why they'll be finishing up the year 2-0 against the Hawks.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Magician. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
And he makes the first.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Scotty's checked in for the Hawks. Oklahoma City dictating the floor. From deep, the shot's good from Magician. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Elliott kicks to Richardson. To the wing right side. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Magician. And the Thunder, another three.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of
nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the rope, they started throwing haymakers.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level I thought was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
Yeah, and I'm confident Coach was reminding everybody, don't foul at the start of that possession. Obviously, he didn't get the message.
Top of the key. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home.
哇，12分钟真的是，打12分钟真的是分数可以打超多的。
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the.
我靠！投70颗命中53%，133得分，21篮板，23抄截，18助攻，3主攻。哦，好饱。
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
Yeah, I think it's up there for sure. I don't think I've had many other
或许在之前的比赛，我上来那样，可能这场比赛我会做上的废话，因为打时间很长啊。
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
我不知道有没有那个重播影片呢，因为时间太长了。看来
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about filling up the stat sheet. Double figures in 4 different categories for the quadruple double. And most fulfilling of it all, it led him to a victory.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was really.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From
这个就没有重播了，没有赛后秀啊。看一下啊，哇，篮板21颗应该是我创下最高一次了。助攻，超级超猛。失误3分球。没有太可惜了，这场居然没有，气死我了，气死我了！好像没有重播的，因为其实时间有点太长了。我有发现他每次这种时间太长了，他好像就播不出来。可能得分、助攻跟主攻太多了。我发现有时候打太多反而没有那个 nice play 的重播。球迷哦，个百千万十万百万千万亿哇1亿耶，太屌了！还有，哇塞，我居然还有东西没拿到的。完成，这种单场拿下20个篮板，这真的很难。5助攻，这个还没拿满。2助攻，哇，这真的是，这个我觉得比较难，就是火锅多一点啦。单场命中4个3分球，这个简单多了。什么叫额外数据？跳投，跳投居然还没完成哦，这么多没完成。天哪！灌篮，背篮2个投篮，空中接力助攻数，这个快满哦，10个背篮，2空中接力助攻数，这个感觉不难。 单场完成2个空中接力。单场获得5得分和5助攻，这是什么意思？这个超难，这个超难。单场会有2主攻和2超节。这个我觉得主攻都好难哦，因为我们就不是全能战士。获得一个5叉全能战士，一个应该是刚刚的吧？获得一个大四喜，大四喜太容易了。2双居然还没，2双快啊！再15，所以打完这个差不多。连续，这些几乎都完成了。罚球剩罚球。这个几乎也都快完成了。完成1次追身主攻，盖掉1次灌篮，盖掉1次推手空中接力，使用花式传球。飞身救球后，在地板上投篮命中，隔空暴扣2名，完成1次单人空中接力，命中制胜上球，队友评价。全场总得分，全场进攻篮板领先，总防守，全场总篮板，总3分球，命中率，生涯纪录，生涯得分数。个10板2万，38000，有那么夸张啊？生涯合计篮板，要到5000啊！进攻篮板，合计助攻，超级有机会了哈！超级快完成了，得分其实也快完成了。助攻数，这个应该没办法。生涯3分球，现在是我的记录了。生涯罚球数，2次进攻，这个也应该有机会。生涯合计命中率跳投，生涯合计上篮，生涯灌篮，灌篮我应该可以。职业生涯总进球低位得分，空中接力助攻数，这应该我也没问题。得分加法，打破单场133得分。这个不是我刚刚的吗？打破单场55分，55个篮板，打破单场34助攻。这都是我之前的记录了。 2008得分记录，2149篮板记录，赛季哦，助攻这应该没有问题啊，哇，篮板，这个超节也没有问题，应该是我记录。哦哟，可以他妈攻守双全球星，进攻86，进攻比较强。Steve Curry， 进攻巨星，进攻巨星，全能明星，球星，全能巨星，进攻巨星。万能型主控好手，全能小前锋，进攻巨星，这是谁？哦，全能巨星，马刺。哦，防守95这么猛！来看，平均超节，主攻，我主攻很强。有。马刺，我是帕克Tony 帕克，所以我如果吃这个位置的话，迷你苏打灰狼队，还好。鹈鹕，只有 Davis 比较好而已，其他都还好。他其实也蛮强的。哦，其实，这样大球队收购中，其实勇士平均还蛮出来，英古达拉也不错 可是我来这球队，其实也还好诶。我来这球队的话，要么就是不是我 K 他们，要不然就是 Steve Curry， 感觉是可以耶。那就换来勇士好了。NBA 总冠军有5个。下一场来换一下好了，因为76人是 LeBron James。塞尔提克。哦，不行。纽泽西篮网队。迈阿密热火队。Kevin Love， 我一定要速度快的那个。湖人好弱哦，湖人没有强的啊。哇，公路公路现在2019在打冠军赛，就2016还是蛮弱的。看一下我们的，哇，我们的预算好高哦！总冠军4次，季后赛出场，平均年纪，你看我们的都超屌的啊！没有，前3巨头都是90几的啊。你看 Rusper 94，Kevin 德瑞94，我93。好，那78、79。天哪！你看，我们的平均很高呢。哇，你看，刚好一人一个位置，天哪，前3巨头太猛了。上一季。100回合。平均篮板我们那么弱，均超节，助攻，平均犯规，比例失误，平均分差。各位朋友，为什么要懂得看数据嘞？因为这是大数据啊，所以你下一次你才可以知道，以后我们要在哪个地方，我们要跳槽到哪一队，这是很重要的。 嗯，他也有5次，哇，他没有拿过总冠军哎，好可怜哦。鹈鹕也没有。你看，如果都要90的话，对啊，赢古大拉就没有。不过我觉得没错，下一场我们就跳槽来勇士，就这样，就这么办了。哇，可以打双位置诶！就你给我这么烂的薪水，哇塞，85，3年合约，2年53，2年50，我还比较，重点是我还很便宜耶。最佳防守球员，最佳防守，哇！现在居然有人变过我，平均篮板13.5，平均助攻，平均抄截，平均主攻，很好。我不是拿冠军的啦 ，J.R. Smith、Harden。133，突然进球数，分球，篮板，助攻，超级，15，说为什么可以那么多啊？历届冠军。今天先到这边，各位晚安。